gentlemen, this morning I bring to you David's Big Chance, starring Baglan Community Church. It was a hot, dry day in the Ela Valley. The sun was high in the sky and there was a smell of fear in the air. On one side of the valley were God's chosen people, the Israelites. On the other side of the valley were their enemy, the Philistines. Genius, I'm getting quite emotional now. Every morning and evening, their champion, the biggest, strongest, nastiest of them all, would come out. Here is it. He would come out of the camp and shout his challenge to the Israelites. His name was Goliath. Fantastic. He was mean. He was 9 feet tall. He made a WWE wrestler look slightly wimpish. He carried a massive shield, speared like a tree trunk. His whole body was covered in armour, and on his head was a helmet of bronze. Every day for 40 days, Goliath would come out and shout across the valley, and every morning and every evening he would stand in front of the Philistines. Hang on a minute. I heard an ooh from this side now. It was unscripted. Okay, that's right. You only get one chance in this story, okay? Every morning and evening he would stand in front of the Philistines. And every day, twice a day, they would hurl their insults at the Israelites. Then one day, this is your chance now, okay Joshua, are you ready? Then one day a hero came to save the day. A hero that would take on this giant and the army of the Philistines. A hero that would crush the enemies of the Lord God. His name was David.
I can do it.
Yes! He was visiting his brothers who were in the camp of the Israelites. When he heard the shouting of the Goliath, he couldn't believe what was going on, and not one person from the Israelites was brave enough. I didn't have that one highlighted then. There was no one on this side who could do anything about it. David knew he had to do something, so he went to see King Saul, and once he picked himself off the floor laughing, he offered the young hero his armour to wear. Now David was only a boy. And the armour was too heavy, so he decided to face Goliath. He had a sore throat that day. Decided to face him on his own. He walked down to the side of the Israelites. Come on, keep up. Down the valley towards the Philistines. When he reached the stream at the bottom of the valley, he stooped down and picked up the 5 smooth stones. And he placed them in his bag. Standing in front of him was Goliath. Goliath said, "Do you think I'm a dog that you come to me just with sticks in your hand?" The Philistines roared with laughter. The Israelites were scared. One of them, I think his name was Ephraim, did a little wee. David,
I can do it.
reached into his bag and drew out one of the 5 smooth stones. He placed it in his sling. He swung the sling around his head, building the speed faster and faster, and just at the right time, he let go of the stone. The stone flew high in the air. Everyone watched it travel across the stream and into the opposite bank. Everyone held their breath. Everyone saw the stone curve through the air. Everyone heard the thud as it hit the giant in the only part of his body that wasn't covered in armour, the middle of his forehead. At first, the giant didn't know what had hit him. David stood motionless as Goliath slowly fell to the ground. The giant was dead. God's enemies were defeated, and David won the day! Now, most of us are giants that we have to face every day. Not huge armour-wearing, spear-carrying, 9 feet tall giants, but giants like the person in class that we don't get on with, the lesson that we find in school really tough, the person at work who makes our life a misery, and that worry that just won't go away. Now, the lesson we can learn from David is that God is with us all the time, no matter what our giants are, and he can help us every step of the way. That's the story of David's Big Chance. Performed by you. Give yourselves a massive round of applause.